when we worry all the time, it causes chronic stress. So cortisol is chronically being, released. That causes inflammation, which causes, diseases, cancer, sickness.
Welcome to My Daily Mindset, where you get an inspirational, educational, and motivational message each day to help you live your best life.
We live in a very high-paced, stressful environment. What we do a lot is we worry. We worry about this, we worry about that, we worry about a lot of things that we shouldn't worry about, but we do. And the more you worry, the more you do it, because just like with anything, the more you do it, it becomes a habit. So most of us are, I guess you could say, addicted to worrying. What actually happens when you are worrying about things is you create stress. And stress creates cortisol, which is the stress hormone. And what cortisol does is, well, it's good if, a bear's chasing you and a ton of cortisol gets, dumped. Then it allows you to, fight or flight, right? Obviously, if a bear's, you want to run, but that's good. But when we worry all the time, it causes chronic stress. So cortisol is chronically being, released. That causes inflammation, which causes, diseases, cancer, sickness, uncomfortableness, all of that kind of stuff. So if you worry too much, which is most of us, you're causing your body and your brain damage. And I guess in a sense, you're shortening your life. What you are actually doing is damaging your quality of life. So if you're worrying all the time, how fun is life going to be? Not very fun, right? So how do you not worry? Sure, there's things that we have to be concerned about and things that, yeah, sure, you can worry about. But we go down these rabbit holes where we're just like in this rumination stage and all we're doing is, thinking about problems. So what I do, and this is just one simple trick that I do, is if I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about something and I start to worry about something, I do one thing. I ask myself a question. I go, can I do anything about it right now? That's it. That's the one question. As soon as I catch myself, because that's the first thing you do is you have to catch yourself when you're worrying, because sometimes you're in this dark hole for 30 minutes. You're like, whoa, what have I been doing? So the first thing you have to do is catch yourself. And that's where mindfulness practice comes in. The more mindful you are, the quicker you're going to catch yourself in these sort of states. So once you catch yourself, you're like, okay, I'm worrying. You ask yourself, what can I do about this right now? And there's two answers. There's something and then there's nothing. If there's nothing that you can do about it right now, which is probably most of the time, then forget about it. Stop worrying about it. There's no reason to worry about it if you can't do anything about it, right? Now, if you answer the other one, something, so then it's like, okay, I'm worrying about something. I can do something about this. What can I do? And without just, thinking about it and going through that whole process, start writing it down. Again, whole point of writing things down is you're getting it sort of out of your brain and onto a piece of paper where it's going to be there for you later, where you don't have to sit there and worry about it and remember, okay? So that's the trick. If today you start to worry about something, you catch yourself, ask yourself that question, what can I do about it? And then if the answer is nothing, you got to forget about it. You got to let it go and move on. And then if there is something you can do about it, what? Write it down, make a plan, and start taking action. All right? I hope that helps you guys. Stop worrying so much. Life's too short to live in a worried state. All right? Have a great day. And remember, this is your life. Live it your way. I appreciate you listening today, and hopefully you found something useful in today's message. And if you did find value, please comment. Also share it with somebody else that may benefit from this. And if you haven't already, please subscribe so that you can get an inspirational, educational, and motivational message from me every single day.